Police combed through the home. There were no fingerprints, no traces of DNA. Jinfeng Chen, his wife Li Haiyan, and their two young sons, Anthony and Eddie, were found brutally murdered. It turns out Jinfeng was engaged in an underground cash transfer operation. In October 2014, the Chen family's serene Guilderland, New York home became the site of a nightmare. Jinfeng Chen, his wife Li Haiyan, and their two young sons, Anthony and Eddie, were found brutally murdered, each bludgeoned in their sleep. The horror rippled through the quiet suburban neighborhood, casting a shadow that would never fully lift. Investigators uncovered chilling hints about Jinfeng Chen's life, which seemed worlds away from his family's peaceful facade. It turns out Jinfeng was engaged in an underground cash transfer operation, one allegedly tied to undocumented Chinese workers. Such operations often brush close to organized crime, and some speculated this network had turned against him. But was Jinfeng really a man with dangerous connections, or was his family's murder simply the tragic result of a grudge? Police combed through the home. There were no fingerprints, no traces of DNA, just a brutal scene carefully orchestrated to leave no clues. It was as if the killers had vanished into thin air. Detectives theorized this was the work of professionals, people accustomed to violence and adept at avoiding detection. They offered immunity and rewards, but leads were few, and whispers of gang retaliation and unpaid debts began to circulate. Every possible angle of Jinfeng's life was dissected, but the killers remained out of reach. Family and friends were left haunted, living in fear that the very people who had murdered their loved ones could still be out there. The Chen family's relatives, who had left the case in police hands, began to wonder if they would ever see justice. 9 years later, the murders remain unsolved. Was this the work of a crime syndicate, or is the truth buried in some other secret of Jinfeng's past? What connection could be so dark, so dangerous, that it would cost not only his life, but also that of his innocent family? For now, justice for the Chen family lies in the shadows, and their story is a haunting reminder that in the world of crime, sometimes the real mystery isn't what we know, but everything we don't. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe as we continue to explore mysteries on motive, mystery, and murder.